super excited. Ginger brought this guest to the table, to the chaos table, and I'm excited to chat with her about, passion versus profession. And I think she has a really neat story to share. And Nikki, all I see is butt.
No, you see crotch.
Butt. I see crotch and butt. Okay, thank you. So, really, are you putting on a show for us, or what are you doing? I'm
getting the freaking sleeve out of the view because it's irritating. Hold on.
Okay. My view's so much better. Sheet window.
Yeah.
Sheet window. That's my view. You would think that I would be a normal person and I have something besides a sheet, but no, still sheet.
My cow picture.
Okay. No, you're good. You're good. You still have clothes hanging down. So I don't know what you did or didn't do.
It was the sleeve, the hoodie sleeve.
Okay. So here's an interesting conversation that we might be able to bring up with the guest. My number 3 told me I gotta put some chapstick on.
That's what you
in rambling conversation. No, in rambling conversation on the way home in the car, car ride home, the 5 minutes we have in the car, and he's like, "Did you know Mr. Beast paid a listener $10,000 to quit their job?" And I thought, wow, that's okay. I'm like, what was that all about? And he's like, proceeded to tell me all the details. And I'm thinking, I go, wow, that's pretty crazy that he would pay. He said it was $1,000. And I was like, that doesn't sound like a lot of money. That sounds like a very small amount to quit your job for. It has to be a little bit more than that. Like,
Mr. Beast is awesome.
I know, but I
love Mr. Beast.
I know. And I'm not talking shit about him, but it brought up a really interesting conversation because I was thinking to myself, like, kids these days, they don't realize that there's repercussions to decisions that they make to have their 15 minutes of fame. Everything is filmed. Cameras are everywhere. Everybody's online. Everybody's doing everything online. And these YouTube famous people are having, everyday people do different things on their shows. And it's all like relatable. But I was thinking in my head as a mom, I'm thinking, you quit your job, you didn't give your notice. Are you guys following me on this one? You don't know what the next employer is going to say when you put that previous employer on your resume, right? Like, I left my previous job. Why? Well, Mr. Beast paid me $10,000 to leave my job.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
I would hire that person for sure.
Seriously?
Yes, that's badass. If someone was like, Mr. Beast gave me $1,000 to quit my job, so I did, and now I'm like, probably he would just go back to his other job once he gets $1,000. Like, what are we doing?
I don't know.
Is there some kind of contract stipulation where he can't get rehired? Like, it's Mr. Beast. You know what I mean?
I know it's Mr. Beast, but it just beyond him, it just brings up that conversation of accountability and, being reliable, and that as an employee, hopefully you would be able to respect the company or institution that you work for enough to give them a couple weeks notice to let them know, like, hey, or maybe maybe their boss is cool enough to be like, dude, sweet, I love Mr. Beast, I'm a fan, do it, like who knows? But it just in my head, I just got my mind.
Yeah, it's the kids turning. These days,
Yeah,
because
kids.
That's what all the grandmas always say. We're getting up there if we're saying that.
So now you're calling me a grandma. Days. Are you calling me a fucking grandma?
We're all grandmas here. Kids these days. You're more of a grandma than me, though.
What?
Actually, you're mostly more a grandma.
Thank you. Should I bake you some fucking cookies and would you like some goddamn milk?
There we go. That's the kind of grandma I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm going to be like, get the fuck up off the couch and get yourself your own damn cookies.
Right.
I made them. Eat them. No,
I don't know how grandmas always did that.
How
were they baking all the time? When?
I know.
So weird.
I know. I just wanted to share that with you. I just wanted to get your input on any of that. But apparently, like, I'm like a stick up my ass kind of person. So, Nikki, anything?
Well, I missed part of it because Pam came in and interrupted, of course.
Damn it,
She
Pam.
says hi.
Hi, Pam.
And then I froze. So I had to switch. Yeah. So I had to switch my internet, whatever connection.
So
you have to stick up your ass.
Apparently. Apparently, I'm a stick up my ass kind of grandma.
Because somebody quit their job for $10,000.
Yeah. I was just thinking
I think it's irresponsible. I think it's, they screwed the pooch basically because $10,000 isn't going to go very far.
It's 2 verse 1.
It
Time
is.
for, I mean, would I
You're
want my
out.
kid to be doing that? No, but I wouldn't want my kid to have a job that he would sell out for $10,000. Hopefully he has a job that he actually likes, and wants to keep.
That's a very valid point. Thank you.
Yes, that is a very
that is
valid
Go with
point.
that.
very, let's go with that. I like that.
Yeah.
I like, but it's still, there is like some unpacking to do in that hole. It's like, there's more than just, I stand by my words, I guess I
Yeah.
should say. And of course I started, having this, got on my soapbox after my 7-year-old told me this as we're driving. I don't know if we're driving to or from to school, but whatever. And he's just like glazing over, like, what are you talking about? Jobs and 2 weeks and responsibility and accountability. And he's like, bye, like get me out of this minivan quick.
Right.
Too many words are confusing.
Well, look who his mother is. He's used to it at this point in time.
Totally.
Anybody
a mom
else?
of many words.
A mom of many. Yes. Words of many. Okay. Oh, and our guest is here. Hello. Yay.
You
How
look
are
amazing.
you?
Oh, thanks. I'm well. Can you guys hear me?
We sure can. You sound
Can you hear
great.
me?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Got my professional microphone and my professional headphones.
You look
Nice.
professional.
You can turn it up a little bit, your microphone, just a smidge,
All right.
maybe.
How's that? Is that better?
That is good. Yes. Because, you have to boom over Ginger. Ginger tends to, be a little loud here and there. I'm sure you know that though.
Do you like my sheet window? Remember we talked about Home Depot paper blinds? Let's go to Home Depot.
That looks better than paper blinds.
Thanks.
Welcome to the chaos lair. We're so glad you're here. We were just talking a little, we're having a little mini chaos moment and just sharing. Usually it's just me talking and then making comments, but whatever.
Right.
It is what it is. Nikki, this is Nat. And
Hi,
Nat, this is Nat. And I'm Jocelyn. How are you? It's so nice to meet you.
Ew.
I'm so glad you're here.
So excited to be here.
I know you seem a little nervous. Turn your volume up a little bit more. I want to hear your lovely voice, or come
Better,
a little closer.
Come a little closer. I feel like
There-
I'm
There you
recording.
go.
There you go. That's perfect.
Perfect.
That's perfect.
Wow.
Don't be nervous. We won't bite. I promise. This is
Jinx.
just. Who are you jinxing? Me?
Yeah. We both said something at the same time. I don't remember what it was, a long time ago, like
Okay,
4 seconds ago.
You still already owe me a Coke, or one of you guys owes me a Coke. So
It wasn't me. I think it was Nikki.
maybe it was Nikki.
don't
So we're
think
happy.
so.
We're happy that you were here. I actually have one more little piece of chaos I was going to share with you. I actually posted a picture of it on my Instagram. One of my kids decided to write me a note. I got an empty box in a drawer, an empty Ziploc box. So they obviously used the last one, and they decided to write on a sticky note, no more. But the way that they spelled it cracked me up because it was like ho more, so I was like, aha. So I opened up the drawer and there's this sticky note saying ho more. And I was like, sweet. And he meant to say no more.
I'm just like your dad.
I was like, this is hilarious. I have to take a picture of it and share. But anyways, don't you love it when your children leave empty boxes in your pantry or your drawers? Does anyone else have that issue?
Yeah. The
I
21-year-old does it all the time.
Yeah.
It's
Nat?
annoying.
had an
Yes.
empty carton today.
An empty egg carton?
Yeah, just right in the fridge,
Oh
refrigerating.
my God.
That's all to enjoy for breakfast.
Oh my God. That's hilarious.
Nice.
I like it when they make eggs and leave the eggshell in the carton and put it back in the fridge.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's
because they
new. I
can't find the
haven't seen
trash
that.
or the sink. Yeah, it's good.
Or it's like too far away, even though it's
Maybe.
right next to them.
Right.
Yeah.
Possibly.
So far away.
So we have
Girls are
to
lazy.
cheers. We should probably cheers. Everybody, I'm having my normal Florida in a
Cheers.
cup. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, you guys have matching jars?
Well,
Do we today?
no, I'm cheap and I just reuse my pasta jars. So that's that. Nikki's got the cute one. Yeah, I was just sharing how my 7-year-old was telling me about a YouTuber that he thought was pretty cool. And we all think he's pretty cool, but he was talking about how he was paying some people to quit their jobs. And then I kind of got on my soapbox about it. So it just leads me into the conversation that we're going to have tonight. Cause it's like, passion versus profession. Do you think, and Ginger's point was, hey, if my kid is going to quit a job for $10,000, obviously it's a job that they may or may not enjoy very much. So let's hope that they have a job that they
No, the point was that
really
if they're
love.
going to quit it, they
Sorry.
obviously don't like it.
Right, exactly. So I thought it was like pretty fitting for tonight's conversation, talking about, passion versus profession, and kind of like where you come into the picture and come to the table, because Ginger was telling me about where you started from musical theater to lawyer. Yes, did I get that right?
Yep.
To gym owner.
Hmm.
That is okay. So we need to like unpack all that, like why and where and how. And I mean,
Yeah.
seriously, what kind of gym do you own?
I own 3 locations of F45 training.
Okay, that sounds badass. Yeah.
I actually own 4. We're opening the 4th next year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yay.
How did you get in? Okay, so let's start. Let's reverse it all the way back. Oh, I'm hitting my other microphone. Let's go back all the way. So how did you go from musical theater to lawyer to gym owner? You know?
Yeah, it's not even that I made a conscious life decision about it. I fell in love and
Oh, there was a boy.
there was a boy.
There was a boy.
There's always a boy. They mess things up every time. Maybe not.
Yeah, so I used to, well, I was an actress, and then I went to school for opera performance.
Wow.
And then I kind of left opera and sidled into the musical theater world when I was a junior in college. And I loved it. And I was really good at it, if I could say that.
Of
Yes.
course you can say that. That's all we
Too true.
talk about, is how amazing we are in this
Yes.
podcast.
Well, that's really just you, Ginger. But
Mostly
okay.
I talk about it.
Just mostly Ginger.